The U.S. really had the better of for most of this match. I think a better second half for Sweden. I think the U.S. took their foot off the gas, but all positive going forward.
U.S. wins the game 2-0. They also win the group on to Reims on Monday for a matchup versus Spain. Lindsey Horan, early goal, 3rd minute, that got things started, and then an effort by Heath that was later ruled to an own goal gave the USA the win as we go back to Reims.
Did you say a minute left and then it went really quick? You said a minute left and then she called it.
You can see on the screen, group F, so USA first, then Sweden and Chile and Thailand.
Et voilà, le classement final de ce groupe F de cette Coupe du Monde féminine de la FIFA, avec les États-Unis en tête avec 9 points, la Suède deuxième avec 6 points, les deux premières places qualificatives, troisième le Chili, quatrième la Thaïlande.
Today's player of the match, presented by Visa, is number 17, Tommy Hare from the USA.
Et Visa est fière de nous présenter la joueuse de ce match, la numéro 17 des États-Unis, Tommy.
I thought the trajectory of it was weird.
That's still harsh.
Oh, it's holding in.
That's still harsh. If you're shooting a goal in the front, that's still harsh.
Now we can see the statistics for this game.
Et voici les stats pour la fin de ce match. Et oui, à l'écran, avec notamment une possession américaine de 55% sur l'ensemble du match. Allez, merci supporters d'applaudir les deux grandes équipes, la Suède et les États-Unis. On retrouvera en 8e de finale cette Coupe du Monde féminine de la FIFA.
Did you see the deflection? But a deflection becomes she's going to save it when the ball gets changes time. I didn't see it.
So I'll do one thing about this game and then on to round of 16.
Yeah, I don't really know much about
No,
this.
no. It's not gonna be about that. It's just gonna be like advancing.
Oh, you're gonna say that.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes today's match of the people.
I was struggling to figure out what shifted for why Sweden had better second half.
I think players in different positions, maybe.
Merci à vous tous d'être venus ce soir pour ce match de la Coupe du Monde.
Yeah, they just didn't. They weren't stepping into. Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's a big. I mean, yeah.
Okay. Ready?
I'm hungry, so let's go. I'm so hungry.
The U.S. did all they needed to do in that first half. They come away with a 2-0 win over Sweden. What did you like about this performance?
I don't think there's anything I didn't like about the performance. Really, I mean, I was incredibly impressed with the U.S. The questions coming in tonight was, how would the back line hold up against a Sweden team that's incredibly potent in the center of the park, that's incredibly good in transition? And they answered those questions. I mean, they snuffed out everything that Sweden threw at them. And I think in terms of the attack for the U.S., they continue to look incredibly sharp. They look incredibly explosive going forward, and they look in sync. I mean, the way that they were able to change it from one side to the other, the way they were running off of each other, in particular the right side with Tobin Heath and Kelly O'Hara, I thought it was all positive for the U.S. and something to build on.
And they were missing Julie Ertz due to an injury. They say she could have played if it was a knockout game. Lindsey Horan steps in and does well.
She was fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, we thought, okay, she's going to be tasked with stopping Aslani, one of the most creative 10s in the world. And it turned out to be the opposite, where Aslani was having to come back and try to stop Lindsey Horan from dictating tempo, dictating play. Her range, along with Sam Ewis in the center of the park, opened up Sweden. And then you get Lavelle running in that half space and creating in that attacking third. It was all good stuff, and a lot of credit to Lindsey Horan.
And in addition, Horan got the USA the goal they needed. Came in the third minute, turned out to be the game-winning goal. It was a 2-0 win for the USA. They win the group. They'll take on Spain in the round of 16 in Reims on Monday.
A minute 27.
117.
Woo!
What was it?
Who's on first? Let's do it. Okay. I can't believe we're going back to this. Honestly, no, I can't. I can't believe it. Is it unbelievable? It's unbelievable. How about Kelly O'Hara? Do you want me to go? Oh. All right, what a night for the U.S. tonight. We always said that this Sweden match was really going to be the start of the tournament for this U.S. team. And look, they came out strong. They came out with an incredible tempo. And they came out to prove a point to this Sweden team that made them so disappointed back in 2016. I thought without Julie Ertz in there, Lindsey Horan stepped up in a big way at the center of midfield with Ertz. I was doing so well. Did I say that?
Yeah, it wasn't that good. Sorry.
You get out of here. Incredibly strong performance tonight by the U.S. You know. Go, Aly, go. Ready? It was an incredibly strong performance tonight by this USA team. We said that this tournament was going to start in the third group match against Sweden, and look, the U.S. came out strong. They came out with an incredible tempo, something that I haven't seen from this side in a long time, and especially against a top-tier opponent, the way Sweden was coming at them with the way they wanted to press the game. You think of Sweden typically as being a team that wants to sit back and absorb. That wasn't the case in the first half, and the U.S. came out and dominated, and were on the front foot. And you've got to give a lot of credit to Lindsey Horan in the center of the park. Without Julie Ertz in there, it was her responsibility to be that six, set the tempo, and really open up this Sweden defense. I think the combination of her, Mewis, and Lavelle in the center of the park made a difference in that first half. And of course, Lindsey Horan got the first goal and opened things up for the United States. In the second half, I thought Sweden started to find a little joy, but it could have been because the U.S. started to take their foot off the gas and allow Sweden a bit more of the ball. Something that the U.S. can build on going forward, however, is that the back line answered a lot of questions. Alyssa Nair answered a lot of questions. They were tested, they stood tall, and they looked in sync, and that's incredibly important as we head into the knockout phase. Good enough. Good enough. I went swimming through it, but we made it. By the way, Sager, like MIA.